Ryan Poles is cooking, man. I mean, cooking. Signing on day one, safety Kevin Byard, along with running back DeAndre Swift. Then on day two, veteran tight end Gerald Everett, and then safety Jonathan Owens. He addressed the need for running back one, got safety one at the moment in Kevin Byard through free agency, allowing more key focus for the Chicago Bears in the draft. And then on top of it, in day two, he went out and got a great tight end who has been a starter for the last couple of years and has been absolutely ripping it up. One of the better agility-wise tight ends that we needed. Also great hands. We won't have any drop problems this next upcoming season. Along with that, getting even more depth at the safety position, addressing that position entirely. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I still want him to go out and get some offensive and defensive linemen. Hopefully that's on day 3, and I'll have that for you guys later. But hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today, I'm running through the day 2 signings along with the grades of all the free agents we brought in so far and what my personal opinion is and what it does for the team. Now, before I begin today's show, if you're happy with how things are going so far and want to see Poles maybe go out and get a defensive lineman and offensive lineman today in day 3, comment who you want the Bears to get in free agency along with your thoughts so far, or if you're just excited, put a bear down in the comment section below. And by the way, guys, I woke up at 5 a.m. Central Time on March 13th to make this video for you guys because I have to go into the office for my 9 to 5 job today, so I won't be able to get onto the show maybe even later tonight. I don't know if I will be able tonight. I am officially celebrating my real birthday. So just want to give you guys a heads up that I will be tweeting. The grind does not stop. If you guys want Bears news, make sure you go over to our Twitter, but there probably won't be any videos tonight, but I'll have one up first thing tomorrow morning for you guys. So after all these moves that Ryan Poles has already made, the Bears have about $18 million left. And yes, I am factoring out rookie contracts. Really, the Bears have a little bit more than $30 million, but I'm going to take away about 14 million, 12 to 14 million. That leaves me with $18 million left. And yes, we lost out on a big name like Danielle Hunter, but there still are big names that we can go out and get. And I hope with that 18 million, Poles can get one more big name and then use the rest on depth players. Quickly running through the grades, DeAndre Swift, running back from the Philadelphia Eagles, 25 years old, 5'9", 215 pounds, had over 1,000 rushing yards last year, a 4.6 yard per carry average, and 5 touchdowns. Fills in the need of a speedy back that can block, also versatile, can catch out of the backfield. We need a young vet like that also can be in the game plan for a long time. And we got a very cap-friendly contract, a 3-year, $24.5 million contract with $15 million guaranteed. A lot of people don't know this, but that third year actually can become a team option, and we can drop him after that if it doesn't work out. I see this working out, though, and overall, the signing as a whole, I'm giving a B+. Why? Very good signing because of his age, only 25 years old. He's clearly proven that he can rip it up in this league. He's a good running back that fills all the needs that we've been looking for in a true running back one, and that just makes our running back room unstoppable. Think about it. Swift, Herbert, and Johnson going to be really dangerous, and it helps out whoever our quarterback is next year, just overall, whether it's rookie or Justin Fields. Then going to Kevin Byard real quick, also came from the Eagles last year, 30 years old, 5'11", 212 pounds. Last year for the Eagles and the Titans, had 122 total tackles, 80 being solo, 3 pass deflections, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. The 2-time Pro Bowler and 2-time All-Pro is perfect for Eddie Jackson's rental replacement at the moment. He can tackle, defend passes, and great vision overall, and can be a good mentor for these young guys. Signed a 2-year, $15 million contract, so $7.5 million annually, and I'm going to give it a B. Why? I think it's a good filler for now for the safety position. We don't have to worry about that through this year's draft. This year's draft doesn't have too many safeties, to be honest. I mean, maybe 3 or 4 that'd even be really 2 that would be starters. The other 2 maybe like depth pieces. So you're bringing in a guy that can be the future for a little bit and also brings in an instant veteran. Don't have to worry about coaching him too much or his development. Just an instant in-back position. We got him for a good price too. I give him a B. Gerald Everett from the Chargers, the tight end that we brought in, 29 years old, 6'3", 250 pounds. Last year had 51 receptions for 411 yards and 8.1 yard per catch average in 3 receiving touchdowns. He honestly is the best tight end too that we could get because he's been a tight end 1 for the last 3 years for the Seahawks and the Chargers. He's had over 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns over the last 3 seasons and a 10.1 yard per catch average. Does a great job overall. He'll be a great tight end, huge upgrade, great run and pass blocker as well. Solid hands, solid vision, and also he has the second most broken tackles by a tight end over the last 2 seasons. Overall, this guy's a dog and a really good signing. Signed a 2-year, $12 million contract, up to $14 million depending on his performance, and $6.1 million guaranteed. I give this one a B+ as well. You bring in a guy who's been a tight end 1 for the last couple of years and make him a tight end 2. Agreeing to that, this takes away our even thought of taking Brock Bowers at number 9. We can use that to focus on edge, wide receiver 2, offensive line, or defensive tackle. So Poles is filling in the areas of need, and I know we all want it now, but the draft is still happening, and we still could move that number 1 pick. We can still move the number 9. A lot of things are going to happen, guys, but overall, a good, really good pickup. Only 29, 2 years. Tight ends last a super long time. I'll give it a B+. And then Jonathan Owens, husband of Simone Biles. I know that's a lot of people know this guy for, but also his playing is no joke. He played for the Packers last year. I'm okay with this Packers signing. I know I'm usually pretty against it, but he was drafted by the Texans and he was only there for a year, so he probably doesn't really care all that much. But 29 years old, 6'5", 250 pounds, 84 total tackles, 50 AP in solo, 3 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 touchdown. That was off that fumble recovery. He's a for sure depth piece, strong special teamer, but also a really good safety too. I mean, he had 120 plus tackles in 2022, and he signed with Green Bay for a 1-year, $1 million contract. So I don't know the exact details of his contract. They haven't released that yet at the moment, but it's probably not going to be much more. I mean, he was a second string guy, but as a second string guy, still getting 84 total tackles. Pretty impressive. Talking to Jalen Jones last night, this guy is a special teams dog, though. I mean, like, really solid player when it comes to special teams. Also, haha, to Green Bay, we stole Simone Biles from you, along with Craig Counsell if you're a Cubs fan. But overall, I really like this signing. I give this one a B. Like, I think Poles is not getting any A+ signings right now, and that's okay. I'd rather him have A+ draft picks because that's where it really matters and you build for the long future. But I like what he's doing. I think he's addressed safety. He's addressed tight end, 2 positions we absolutely needed to do this past year. The team is already better than last year. So overall, very excited. And we addressed safety. Just starting safety, and we have depth there. So overall, really good. And running back 1, obviously, that one's a layup. But the team is better than last year. I hope you guys feel that way too. Overall, really good grade so far for Ryan Poles. I know that we all want things that all happen one time and now, but got to be patient in this process. We still have over a month till the draft. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, bear down, baby.